traditional territory of the Neutral, Anishinaabe, and Haudenosaunee peoples. Our main campus is situated on the Haldimand Tract, the land promised to the Six Nations that includes 6 miles on each side of the Grand River. Our active work towards reconciliation takes place across our campuses through research, teaching, learning, and community building, and is coordinated within our Office of Indigenous Relations. From wherever you are today, I encourage you to pause, reflect, and think about ways that you can act towards reconciliation with our Indigenous neighbors. I'm delighted to welcome everyone here today, whether you're joining us in person or virtually, to celebrate a group of incredible students and their strong accomplishments, both in academic learning and through remarkable work experiences. The ceremony today is a special occasion, as it marks the first time in more than 3 years that we're able to come together on campus and in person to celebrate the recipients of these awards. Many of the students joining us today have navigated increasingly complex and uncertain workplaces. In the face of this adversity, our honorees have found ways to overcome the obstacles of the volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous world before them. I'm excited to be here to recognize this group of remarkable students who are at the very early stages of their careers. They rose to meet the challenges before them with adaptability and innovation. We'll begin today's award ceremony by recognizing the Co-op Student of the Year and the honorable mentions from each faculty. Then we'll announce the recipients of the Problem Lab Awards, and finally, the recipient of the 65th Anniversary Award for International Excellence. Before we move to the presentation of the awards, it's my pleasure to invite Vivek Goel, the President and Vice Chancellor of the University of Waterloo, to speak.
Thank you, Richard. It's a great pleasure to be here in person and online to recognize the 2022 Co-op Student of the Year Award recipients. The Co-op Student of the Year Awards have been hosted by Waterloo for 2 decades. These awards recognize co-op students from each faculty. In addition, we will present the Co-op Problem Award. These awards are given to students who provided an exceptional analysis of an important problem relevant to a co-op employer or the employer industry. And to mark the 65th anniversary of Co-op of Waterloo, an additional Co-op Student of the Year Award is being presented for international excellence. There's much to celebrate when it comes to the extraordinary opportunities our students enjoy through co-op and work integrated learning. We will recognize 6 exceptional University of Waterloo co-op students, and we will also celebrate 8 students who received honorable mentions. Together, these students are among more than 25,000 co-op students every year who are gaining invaluable experiences through this program. We're grateful to the more than 7,500 employers who provide quality work integrated learning experiences to our students. Cooperative education was a new concept and guiding value in Waterloo's founding. Since then, our institution has become a global leader in cooperative education and work integrated learning. No other research university in the world does co-op at the same scale and impact as the University of Waterloo. As evidenced by the many accomplishments of our recipients and all of Waterloo's co-op students, this experiential education foundation continues to flourish. Co-op's purpose remains the same as when it was first established: to play an integral role in preparing our students to become change makers and leaders in their chosen field. The program continues to put our students front and center. Their contributions are invaluable, not only to the program, but to employers and their communities, and to our institution. The diversity of co-op opportunities is also on display in today's awards. Students from all 6 faculties are being honored. These recipients worked in government, education, renewable energy, biomedical research, financial data services, and astronomy and astrophysics. Their impressive accomplishments are a testament to their hard work and dedication. Like all co-op students, they serve as ambassadors for Waterloo in their co-op placements. Their accomplishments are our accomplishments. Congratulations once again.
Thank you, Vivek, for joining us this morning and celebrating with us our co-op students. I look forward to continuing our work together in progressing Waterloo's reputation as leaders in cooperative education and work integrated learning. The quality of our and reputation of our co-op program is not possible without our students. The student voice continues to be a critical component of how we develop and improve our programming. Our shared goal is to provide meaningful work integrated learning experiences that help our students prepare for their future careers. That's why I'm pleased to introduce our next speaker, Stephanie Yimao, my apologies, President of the Waterloo Undergraduate Student Association. Stephanie.
Sorry. Thank you again, Richard. And don't worry, that's not the worst someone has pronounced my last name. I apologize in advance because whenever anyone puts a microphone in front of me, I feel like I need to be a stand-up comedian. In any case, thank you again for inviting me to come speak here. Whenever it's been a few months since your first job or a few decades, it can be a very nerve-wracking experience, trying to figure out how to work within the working world and how to do your best. And I say kudos to all the students who have contributed meaningfully and deeply and have dealt with that anxiety, especially in a rapidly changing workplace. Beyond school, a large chunk of your life will be spent engaged in the world of work, whether that be in academia, a startup, a government agency, a nonprofit, cooperative, your own business, or a local or transnational company. And so I can't stress enough having that space for self-actualization. And I'd like to thank all the employers for providing students the opportunity to really explore themselves in that way and to make a meaningful contribution. As youth, it can be very difficult to be taken seriously. So the amount of opportunities that our co-op employers provide our students, even if they're only there for a short time, I think it's been invaluable for us, both professionally and personally. As students, we challenge co-op to be better, to be adaptive to a rapidly changing workplace and job market. And while we might not always see eye to eye, it's been co-op who's been the most proactive and supportive of our student leaders. And I hope that grants the student body and everyone else reassurance. Thank you.
Thank you, Stephanie. It's an absolute pleasure that our CE team is able to maintain an ongoing relationship with you and the rest of the WUSA Association. And now let's begin our formal award presentations. For those of you who might not know, the selection committee for the Co-op Student of the Year Awards is comprised of Waterloo students and staff. Some of you joining us today are members of the selection committee, and I'd like to thank you for the time and energy you have dedicated to help select our winners and honorable mentions. This year, this selection committee carefully considered hundreds of nominations to determine the Co-op Student of the Year and honorable mentions for each faculty. It's a testament to both the committee members' passion for co-op and the quality of our nominees. The selection committee considers several factors in determining the winners, including contributions to their employers, strength of the employer's recommendation letter, previous employer evaluations, contributions to co-op at Waterloo, volunteer and community engagement, and academic achievements. It's exciting that we have so many talented students to choose from. However, today we're here to celebrate the remarkable students who stood out for their excellence. I'm now pleased to announce the 2022 Co-op Students of the Year. Our first award recipient is from the Faculty of Arts, and I'm pleased to recognize Jeremy Ernest as the Co-op Student of the Year for the Faculty of Arts. Jeremy is in his second year of the Master of Public Service program. His award today recognizes the achievements of his co-op term at the Treasury Board Secretariat. During his work term, Jeremy led a mentorship program to help his colleagues and classmates learn. He successfully completed and executed networking events where new employers could connect and learn from experienced staff. Jeremy also collected feedback from other co-op students to improve engagement and create weekly presentations where he delivered to ministry workers to help facilitate meetings. Through his experience, Jeremy has confirmed his passion for advancing society and for helping people through public service. Congratulations, Jeremy.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you, Richard, for that. And thanks to everyone for coming out today. It's a real honor to have been selected for this, a lot of really excellent co-op students out there. As I'm sure you're going to hear from everyone who's being recognized today, my co-op experience was really excellent for me. I was able to meet a lot of really great people who I learned from, and I was able to do a lot of different tasks. I was sort of in a great position to try a lot of different things, which gave me new skills and gave me confidence in the skills that I already had and let me sort of apply them in the real world and develop them further, which is great. I can't speak enough to how valuable it was for me personally to have really excellent teams around me and really excellent management. Everyone is very, very smart and very kind. And so it was, it's so helpful to just have that support there and know that you can turn to people for help. So big thank you to them for sure. But yeah, that said, co-op was something that I consider to be a very valuable part of my education, and I'm really grateful to be sort of recognized here today and very flattered. So thank you very much, everybody, and congrats to everyone being recognized.
Thank you, Jeremy. Our next Co-op Student of the Year is from the Faculty of Engineering. Congratulations to Jennifer Sy. Jennifer is a third-year biomedical engineering student, and we're recognizing Jennifer for her incredible work as a computational neuroscience researcher at the Kombrowski Lab at the University of British Columbia in the winter 2022. During her work term, Jennifer mastered experimental methods, microscopic processes, and computational modeling. She investigated a region of the brain that is critical to short-term memory called the anterior thalamic nuclei. Jennifer focused her research on cellular and molecular landscape of what this region of the brain looks like. Within a few weeks of her work term, Jennifer had completed a computational analysis of RNA sequencing ahead of schedule. Jennifer's curiosity in science, blended with her engineering skills, has put her on track to great achievements in her co-op positions. Jennifer, please come forward to the front to receive your award. Jennifer, before you share a few words, I would like to invite Lauren Broderick, representative from Experiential and Work Integrated Learning Ontario, to the front. Jennifer, in addition to your Co-op Student of the Year award, we're thrilled to announce that you've been selected as the Experiential and Work Integrated Learning Ontario Co-op Student of the Year award. This means that Jennifer is considered for one of the top co-op students both here at Waterloo and at the provincial level.
Hi, I just wanted to firstly thank you, everyone who has supported me, including the Faculty of Engineering, the co-op office, as well as all of my friends and family for just the incredible support throughout my education, as well as my work terms throughout my undergraduate career. I had an incredible co-op experience at UBC. Shout out to Dr. Mark Sombrowski and the Sombrowski Lab, who I think is on virtually today, for allowing me the space to explore the field of neuroscience and develop the confidence for me to pursue a career in science. I think this experience was very pivotal for just developing my confidence and my curiosity within the space. And I think being able to translate my engineering skills that I learned in class to a real life workspace where I'm able to work on cutting edge projects was incredibly fascinating to me and something that I'm continuing to advance further on. So yeah, just to close, I want to thank everyone here for coming out today, as well as the other co-op awardees for their incredible work, and for the rest of the administrative team for putting this together. Thank you.
Thank you, Jennifer. I'd now like to present our recipient from the Faculty of Environment. The Co-op Student of the Year for the Faculty of Environment is Brianna De Freitas. Brianne is in her 4th year studying geography and environmental management, specializing in climate and environmental change. During her work term as a sustainability intern at Evolution by Brookfield Renewable, Brianne was part of the environmental, social, and governance team. Her work was focused on their greenhouse gas inventory, quality control, and client relations. Brianne played a key role in benchmarking the environmental, social, and governance programs in sustainability reporting. Brianne also worked on their sustainability report and developed a new framework to roll out this report going forward. Brianne, please come forward and accept your award and say a few words.
Thank you so much for the kind introduction. I want to start off by thanking my supervisors, Kelly and Emily, for this nomination. It was such a surprise to me. I am so grateful to the ESG team at Evolution for their continued support and all of the opportunities they gave me to learn and grow throughout my co-op term with them. The whole field of renewable energy and corporate sustainability was new to me when I started at Evolution, but with the help of my team, I was able to work on the 2022 greenhouse gas inventory, contribute to the writing of their sustainability report, and interact with C-suite team members. Fall 2022 was my final co-op term, and as it turns out, I saved the best for last. No, but seriously, all of my co-op terms have been amazing experiences, which I look back on with extreme gratitude. They shaped me into the person I am today. I've learned so much about how to succeed in the workplace, how to apply what I've learned throughout my undergrad degree, and what it means to be truly part of a team beyond just academic experiences. I had the opportunity to learn from so many successful professionals at Evolution and in all of my other work terms, and I don't think many students at other universities can say that they've had the same experience. I participated in the co-op program at UW for these exact reasons, but I did not expect to have formed the personal connections and networks that I did. Co-op has allowed me to learn more about myself and the work that I would like to do in the future when I graduate, trying new things, growing, maturing, and learning invaluable lessons along the way. I want to close by thanking my friends and family for their endless support on this journey. I want to thank the university for fostering these relationships and supporting us along the way. And I want to thank the Evolution team once again for making my final co-op term such a memorable one. Thank you.
Thank you, Brianne. Our next recipient is from the Faculty of Health. I am pleased to recognize Rachel Almo as the Co-op Student of the Year for the Faculty of Health. Rachel is a 4th year student in the Health Studies program with a minor in gerontology. She worked in the Mobilize Clinical Biomechanics Lab in the Department of Kinesiology and Health Sciences at the University of Waterloo for 3 co-op terms. The lab focuses on osteoarthritis research in the knees and hips. During her work terms, Rachel explored racial inequities in osteoarthritis research. She initiated an online library of resources and a demographic questionnaire to ensure future research is equitable and diverse. She spearheaded a qualitative study on osteoarthritis among Black and white Canadians, which ultimately resulted in her carrying forward this research through her undergraduate thesis paper. Rachel was awarded the Hallman Undergraduate Research Fellowship Award during her work term at the lab. She also presented her research at Stanford University and was awarded the top undergraduate presentation. I'd now like to invite Rachel to the front to accept her award and share a few words with us.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Rachel Almau, and I am equal parts ecstatic and thrilled to be accepting this award today. If you would have asked my first year self whether I would have thought any of this would be possible, I probably would have laughed in your face, respectably, of course. But 4 almost 5 years later and a couple co-op terms under my belt, here I am accepting this incredible award. And I think it's really important for me to say that my being here isn't a result of my own actions, but rather that of the community that have been there to support me alongside every step of the way. And to that, I want to say thank you to my family for being there from the day that I accepted my offer to UW till now, to Dr. Monica Malley for opening up this door and showing me what research is and what it's like to be an incredible woman of color thriving in her field that I hope to be like one day. To Dr. Jacqueline Michikavich, thank you for being a mentor, a colleague, and friend. To the Mobilize team, thank you for welcoming me into the lab family. And to my past colleagues, supervisors, and peers in the co-op department as a whole, thank you for providing us students with the opportunity to discover what our dreams are. Research has become a huge part of my life, and that would have never been possible without co-op. So thank you.
Thank you, Rachel. Now for the Faculty of Mathematics. Please help me in congratulating our Faculty of Mathematics Co-op Student of the Year Award winner, Alex Zhu. Alex is a third-year student in Computer and Financial Management program in the Faculty of Mathematics. During his work term as an associate consultant intern with MasterCard, Alex shaped key project deliverables such as creating client presentations and liaising with internal and external stakeholders. He also supported the creation of a Welcome to Canada guide to support the smooth transition for new card members from Russia and Ukraine amidst the war. His work helped to establish a process for organizing information from clients, such as business details, data, and even personal facts. The process helped MasterCard offer professional and personal experiences in every engagement. He also contributed to the launch of the first of its kind call center savings initiative to analyze and quantitatively measure cost savings. Congratulations, Alex. Please join us at the front to accept your award and share a few words at the podium.
Thank you again for the introduction, and I'm very pleased to be standing in front of you guys today. First, I'd like to thank all the other winners from the other faculties, and I'd like to thank the Co-op Center for making this award possible, and everyone who I worked with at MasterCard for supporting me throughout my 4-month co-op there. I couldn't have accomplished this without each and every one of you. Out of all the incredibly talented students in the Faculty of Math, I feel privileged to be receiving this award. It's an amazing feeling to have my hard work recognized, and this award will only serve to motivate me further. I'll continue to work hard in the classroom, in the workplace, and do my part to support the next generation of Co-op Students of the Year. Co-op has been a game changer for me. It turned me from a timid first-year student who wasn't sure of myself and if I would be able to make it in today's incredible talent pool of students, into a confident student who isn't afraid to take risks, step outside of my comfort zone, and face my challenges. I'm excited to tackle all the challenges that I face head on while taking the time to smell the roses, such as this one along the way. Thank you again for everyone who helped making me standing here possible, and I can't wait to see what the future holds. Thank you.
Thank you, Alex. I'd now like to present our final award recipient, the Co-op Student of the Year from the Faculty of Science, Isaac Cheng. Isaac is a third-year physics and astronomy student who worked at the Herzberg Astronomy and Astrophysics Center at the National Research Council. During his work term, Isaac worked on developing mission planning tools for a Canadian-led flagship space telescope known as CASTOR. This telescope is proposed to succeed the current Hubble telescope. Isaac went above and beyond his role as a co-op student, extending a project on his own initiative to provide a complete and robust exposure time calculator for Castor. He also designed an advanced and adaptable web-based graphical user interface. Isaac, please join us at the front to accept your award. I'm going to ask you to stay there for a couple of moments. I'm also excited to announce that Isaac has received an honorable mention for the Experiential and Work Integrated Learning Ontario Student of the Year Award. Lauren, would you please join us at the front to present Isaac's award on behalf of the EWO? And one more, on top of being the EWO Student of the Year Honorable Mention, Isaac is also the recipient of Cooperative Education and Work Integrated Learning Canada's Student of the Year Award. This means that Isaac is recognized as the top co-op student both here at Waterloo, in the province, at Waterloo and across the entirety of Canada. I'd like to invite Judine Preddy to join me at the front. Judine is the incoming president of CWEL Canada to present the award to Isaac.
Hi, everyone. This is kind of a surreal moment for me. I'm very honored to be one of the Co-op Students of the Year and share this distinction with so many other amazing award winners. And, I just want to say congratulations to all the Co-op students and thank you everyone for joining today. When I look back at my co-op terms, I think they are some of the best experiences I've ever had. Co-op and my supervisors gave me opportunities that I never could have imagined was possible for an undergraduate student. I learned so much along the way, not only about astrophysics and research, but also about myself, my passions, and my career goals. Above all, I would say the most impactful benefit co-op has given me is confidence. And really, it was the peerless mentorship of my supervisors who gave me confidence in myself and in my decision to pursue physics as a career. And before I conclude, I just want to extend my gratitude to everyone who has helped me be where I am today. Thank you to my family who have always encouraged me and supported me in everything I do. Thank you to my friends, many of whom I've known for over half my life, for hearing that I want to be an astrophysicist and still willing to be my friend. Thank you to my teachers who have inspired a lifelong love of learning in me. And of course, thank you to my supervisors who have guided me along the often arduous road of research and were always there to light the way so I don't stumble. Thank you, everyone, and congratulations again to the other award winners.
Thank you, Isaac. And thank you to all of our students for your exceptional contributions to your co-op employers and to our communities. Along with the award certificate, your names will be featured on plaques here in the Tatham Center, including a spotlight feature on the third floor. Before we move to our honorable mentions, I would like to share a brief video highlighting our exceptional co-op students of the year.
Co-op and my supervisors have given me opportunities beyond anything I could have imagined was possible or achievable.
Being able to work hands-on on all the projects that I did, it really opened my mind to all the different possibilities that there are for future careers.
I absolutely think that this co-op term helped to sort of shape my future.
I was very much on the, I'm going to go to med school, I'm going to go straight to there after undergrad. But this kind of stopped me in my tracks.
This award really goes to show that anything is really possible if you make sure that you set solid goals for yourself and try your best to achieve them throughout your term.
Finding areas of work that make you really excited and make you kind of want to jump out of bed, and then letting your curiosity run wild.
Doing good for others is something that will make you feel good and will sort of help the community as a whole if everyone tries to do work that helps other people.
The skills and the types of perspectives that I've gained from them have all allowed me to think about my main interest in neuroscience.
A singular work term wouldn't address this really big problem. Instead of applying a band-aid solution, I'd kind of work towards it and keep coming back and keep coming back.
Being able to know when to ask questions and not be afraid to ask questions, I think is something that's so important that I learned through co-op.
Having these co-ops has definitely made me feel more confident in myself as a worker, as a leader.
Being able to contribute just a small part of it that will, change how we see the universe it's amazing.
Now it's time to highlight our Co-op Student of the Year honorable mentions. This year, we will honor 8 students for their incredible, impressive work terms. Could we please have our honorable mentions who are here in person today to join us at the front in the order that you're called. From the Faculty of Arts, Moria Slater. From the Faculty of Engineering, Emily Steiner. From the Faculty of Environment, Rhea Dipati, who is not able to join us today. From the Faculty of Environment, Lauren Mohamis, who is not able to join us today. From the Faculty of Health, Madi Farazed Nami. From the Faculty of Health, Miriam Omalak. From the Faculty of Mathematics, Vinyak Bekter, who's not able to join us today, and from the Faculty of Science, Anthony Germani. Congratulations again to each of our honorable mentions. You are shining examples of how co-op education and work integrated learning can be a stepping stone to achieving amazing things. We're now going to shift over to our Co-op Problem Lab Awards. The Cooperative Education and the Problem Lab work together to offer these awards to students who provide the best analysis of an important problem affecting a co-op employer. It's my honor to introduce to you John Dick, who is the director of the Vector Campus, and acknowledge our Co-op Problem Lab Award recipients.
Thank you, Richard. The Problem Lab seeks to promote student innovation by encouraging the university community to actively identify and understand important problems in their work and in society. The Problem Lab and Velocity have recognized 6 Waterloo Co-op students for their ability to find and analyze important problems affecting their employer and the public. The importance of problem analysis is that it's the first step to innovation. So we consider ourselves an innovative university, top in Canada, and our students have always been extremely successful at solving important problems. We believe at Velocity and with the Problem Lab that the next step is asking the right questions to help define problems that exist both at work and in society. And these students today have all demonstrated that they are able to do this very effectively. So I would like to please recognize the following award recipients, and my apologies if I have difficulty with your names, but please join us on the stage after I call your name. Tony Cow, Sabia Malik, who I believe is not able to join us today, Teresa Diamante Marota, Sohail Syed, Matushan Tiakana Tan, and Lauren Cork, who I believe is also not able to join us today.
Thank you, John. As we come to a close of today's ceremony, I would like to invite Chris Reed, Associate Provost Students, to present one final award today, the 65th Anniversary Award for International Excellence. Unfortunately, the award recipient isn't able to be here, but we'll still proceed with the presentation.
Thank you, Richard. This special award recognizes one student from across all faculties for exemplary performance during an international co-op term in honor of the 65th anniversary of our cooperative education program at the University of Waterloo. Please help me in congratulating our recipient, Andrew Ding. You can stay right there for now. We're just really glad you're here. I'm going to tell people a little bit about your work term now. Andrew excelled in his spring 2022 co-op work term as a research intern at Switzerland's École Polytechnique Fédérale de Lausanne. During his co-op term, Andrew mastered a programming language used to analyze large sets of data. Coupled with Geographic Information Systems, or GIS, the tool is key in spatial analysis. Using what he learned, Andrew worked on solving a research problem related to determining appropriate census units used to describe demographic data in functional urban areas in developing countries. Given a lot of autonomy, he used GIS and expertise in exploratory analysis to determine that the indicators of an area and population could be used to determine if a census unit can accurately describe geographic data. By leveraging an existing data set published by the European Commission, Andrew was able to estimate the proportion of a population living in a functional urban area. His solution can help researchers in the future study trends in urban migration. Andrew, please join me at the front to say a few words and congratulations.
I'm truly honored to receive the International Award for Excellence, and I'd like to thank the Cooperative Education and Experiential Education team for this incredible honor. I knew that after 2 years after not being able to travel due to the pandemic, I wanted to go abroad as the world started to open up in 2022. So as a result, I applied to the Excellence Research Internship Program at EPFL in Lausanne, Switzerland, which gave me the opportunity to work alongside the talented individuals at EPFL, while also gaining research experience at one of the world's top universities. This would be the first time I'd be living outside of Canada, and I'd be doing so alone. So not only did I have to adjust to a new workplace, but an entirely new country. Nevertheless, after my 3 months in Switzerland, I could say that I've learned so much more than I had not gone abroad for my co-op. For example, I had to navigate the various administrative, cultural, and linguistic challenges that come with living in a new country. I've been very fortunate for the opportunity to do an international co-op, but none of this would have been possible without the support and encouragement of my parents, who believed in me and my abilities since the very beginning. I'd also like to express thanks to my research supervisor, Professor Matthias Lurch, for being an exceptional mentor throughout my co-op term. His guidance and expertise has taught me the ins and outs of research, and his willingness to answer any of my questions has proven invaluable to my growth and development as a research intern. Thank you again for this incredible award, and congratulations to all the other award winners here today. Thank you.
I'll refrain from commenting on the fact that we couldn't locate a GIS student in the audience today. My apologies, Andrew. As we come to the end of our Co-op Student of the Year award ceremonies, I want to take a moment to express our gratitude to everyone who made this event a success. Thank you as well to Vivek, John, Chris, Lauren, Stephanie, and Judine, and our distinguished guests who have joined us here today. Next, I would like to offer my sincerest congratulations to all the award recipients. Your hard work, dedication, exceptional talent have not gone unnoticed, and you should be very proud of your achievements. Your success is a testament to the quality of education and opportunities provided by Waterloo's co-op program. Thank you for being shining examples of excellence in the co-op program. Your accomplishments are a true inspiration to all students, and we are grateful to have had you part of our community. Lastly, I want to thank all of those who have joined us online in celebrating with our outstanding students. Your ongoing support and commitment to our co-op program is deeply appreciated, and we could not have done this without you. For those of you who are in person today and who are joining us for the student, parent, and employer lunch, we will be leaving for that momentarily. Once again, congratulations, and thank you all for joining us today.